Last night, in the middle of the night, we got our first look at the brand new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition toy line from Playmates. And some of the fans, no, I shouldn't say some, most of the fans are pretty pissed off right now. But there isn't a lot of context. There is just a figure. We don't know if this is everything. But I want to stay on the positive side for this one, all right? So we're going to talk about the good side to these figures, what we like, and what we can improve on. We're not going to say everything is great when it's not, but this is going to be more of a positive video because I know a lot of fans are pissed, and I get the negativity. But in this one, we're going to break down what we like about it and what could be the positive to take away from these figures. Let's talk about it, break it down, hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my Morphin when it morph, I made a fake one.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Happy Monday. We are so happy to have you guys. Welcome to the show. This is a fun one because we're going to be talking about some new toys, but I understand that some of the fans are upset. But there isn't a lot of context. In the middle of the night, we saw a picture of some new figures that came out, and some of the fans are not very happy, but on the positive side, we have some new figures coming out. And I know some fans are like, what in the hell are these, man? Is this really what they've been hyping? There are some problems with them, but I do want to remind you guys that these are $10 figures, which is a really good selling point. I was getting sick of them being $15, $20, $25, and them being $10 figures means that these are going to be marketed towards kids. And I like how they're flip heads, but also they look pretty posable, a lot more posable than the Hasbro flip heads that came out. Now, there are some questions with these, okay? So a few months ago, we saw like the silhouettes for these figures be pushed out, and these figures do not match the silhouettes. Now, this could be a bait and switch operation, or this could be a second line. Maybe that there's multiple different lines coming out and this is the cheaper version, and maybe they have more of a deluxe version coming out. Now, we are hearing that there's also going to be monsters, and we heard from a report maybe like a month or two ago that there's supposed to be Megazords and Morphers and stuff. We don't know how much of that is true. I'm hoping that the line is more than these 6 figures. I'm hoping we can at least get 10 figures and give us 4 villains. Maybe give us like Goldar, Rita, maybe a Lord Zed, and then whatever monster of the day you guys want to do. I think I would be more pissed off if the figures weren't $10, but for a $9.99 figure for your kids, this isn't bad. I know that the weapons could look better, but based off of this one picture, there is a lot to be wanted, but then there's like a lot that we don't know of. I want to see the packaging. I want to see these. Now, I remember when Bandai came out with like the re-release Mighty Morphin flip figures. They were like $20, $25 a figure. They were not cheap, my friends. These are at least half of the price, which tells me something that this line is for kids. We hear that Playmates could be working on a collectible line, and I'm all down for it. I think that those will look a lot better and have some detail. I think the one problem I see right away is the women Rangers do not look like women. They look like dudes. They're swole as hell. So I'm hoping that they possibly fix that, or in the next wave they realize, hey, we can't have our Pink Ranger look like she deadlifts 500 pounds. Like, wild. I think the Pink Ranger looks like just as swoller than the Red Ranger. That's crazy. And the fact that they use the Green Ranger makes me believe that if they do good, they could give us a White Ranger. We know Mighty Morphin sells. But scrolling down my feed today, I saw more than 10 people that I know personally pissed off about these. And I want to talk a little bit why, okay? First of all, these don't look like the most expensive figures. They look pretty cheap. And I think that Hasbro's flip heads, when they came out, they were $15 or $12. I don't think they were $9.99. I think they were more expensive than that. But if I'm wrong, kill me in the comments. It's okay. These look a little bit cheaper, but yet they're for kids. I want to see the heads. I want to see what the flip heads look like. Maybe they got the head sculptures right. Maybe they got them wrong. I'm interested to see what those look like. Like I said, I think they got the women wrong. They have them looking too swole. The Green Ranger has seen better days, but I almost want to get it and see what it looks like in real life, because I've seen some figures before where they look like crap in the picture, and then you get them home, they look cool. And then also I've seen some figures that look amazing in the picture, and then once you bring them home, you're like, what in the hell did I just buy? I'm very interested in this collection, and I think why I'm going to remain positive is because we finally get something, guys. It has been a long year and a half without any Power Rangers, and it has been a freaking weird time to be a Power Ranger fan, because you want to root for something, you want to support something, but yet there's nothing to root for or support. Now we got something, and I understand if fans don't want to get behind this. It's Mighty Morphin again, so some fans are just on Mighty Morphin overload. They're constantly seeing it. They're constantly hearing about Mighty Morphin. I think at some point maybe they want to hear about something else. Now, I don't care if you give us a quality product, and right now, I don't know what to think about these. I don't want to kill them too bad because they're $10 figures, and I am a bang for your buck kind of guy. I am a clearance shopper. I like to save some money when I can, but also know when comes to certain things you have to pay for quality. These figures were never touted to be like a collector's line. And the last collector's line that we saw released from Hasbro, the Lightning Collection, had its share of problems. People were spending $20 to $25 for a figure, and the head was popping off, the legs were breaking. These are $10, and yes, they might be cheaper, but if something happens to them, you're a little bit less pissed off. Now, obviously, you want them to be in good shape, but I feel like for $10, you're taking less of a risk, and you can collect all 6 of them a lot cheaper. So I guess I'm not too heartbroken about these. Now, some people were expecting something crazy. I am a little sad about this report that we originally heard of that said there were Megazords and there were a lot more villains and there were morphers. I don't know how much that is true. I think the best case scenario is we get 4 more villains, or 4 villains to add to the line to make it 10, and then possibly get a Megazord, but I don't know. We will see what happens. Maybe at first it is just a toy line with figures, and then down the line we'll get some Zords, but it would be smart to capitalize on the Megazord and the Dragon Zord, maybe some Titanus action. I know they don't look the best, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that a turd is going to be good, okay? I don't want to do that. I just want to talk about some of the more positive things and also tell you what I don't like, because we are a positive channel, but we also don't lie to you guys. If the sky is falling, we're not going to act like it isn't, and I think that's where I am with these figures. I'm definitely going to talk about the things I don't like, but also let you know it's a $10 price point. You can get all 6 for $60. That's actually a pretty good deal when it comes to collecting figures these days, because I don't know if you guys have been out there, but it seems like all of the figures that we loved and adored have gone up 25 to 30% in the last few years. I remember when Lightning Collection figures were under $20. They were like 15, 17 bucks. Then they went to 20. Then they went to 25. Some figures were like 28, 29 bucks, like way too much for a figure. So The fact that they are going a little bit cheaper means the price point's going to be cheaper, but the quality might be a little cheaper. But they're also giving you some flip heads that move around a little bit more. And looking at these, I do appreciate the Blue Ranger and the Black Ranger. I want to see this Green Ranger up front. I do like the Red Ranger. Yellow and pink are a little bit too much. I'm not going to lie. They look like they're on steroids, but they're $10. So that's what I'm going to keep telling myself, that they are at a cheaper price point. But I'm hoping we get some more news. And hey, if you guys don't like these, I'm not going to push you guys to like this stuff, okay? If you don't like them, we're not going to force you, and we understand. I just wanted to come at this from a more positive angle, but if you want to come at it from more of a negative angle, that's okay too. I understand we're not going to call anybody out or nothing like that because we get both sides of the coin. I'm just choosing right now to stay on the positive side, but who frickin' knows what's going to happen. These could come out and these could be awful. I just like the price point, and we haven't had $10 Power Ranger figures in a long time, it feels like. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.